Uh, uh, radio check, radio check. Lurker work is in the AO. Hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. Glad you can join us today for another round of Super Holo Wars. Dang, I keep mixing up my fan games these days. It's not a good sign. Well, bit of a recap. Yesterday we kind of started off with chapter 34, which is apparently close to the close to the climax of the first half of, or the first part of the Super Holo Wars campaign. Although we don't know when the next parts will come in. It is a long form project. So we were supposed to go further yesterday, but some stuff got in the way, and I started late, and then I eventually had to cut off early so I can finish up on the stuff. Now, I did get a bit luckier, and now we started like a few minutes earlier, and probably we can go into the next mission after this, but I doubt it. We're still at the end of, well, the tail end of turn 2. We have four turns to complete this mission, as well as 4 turns to keep both our friendly Zanrads alive and to stomp all of the noise mobs that have surrounded the space center. Once everything is clear, we need to get to the launch site before turn 5, which isn't exactly that hard, since our ships are already well within striking range of the zone. The problem is there's still a lot of enemies in there, and I don't want to leave this area with noise crawling all over the place, so we're going to try and clear them out before turn 5 arrives. I'm gonna need to check something first, though. There you go. So I don't know how far we're gonna be able to go today. Same problem as yesterday, that is. So hopefully we will be able to at least finish this chapter. Otherwise we are done for. Anyway, well, that's it for the recap. Let's get into the action. How many units are still okay? It's just 3 Zanrads that are out of position, and while we can order them to cast Spirit Commands, which we can't anymore because we've used up all of their SP, and we can check their status even, we can't move them around. They're pretty much stuck there. So that means we'll have to end this turn. Ooh, we're halfway through, actually. 30 of the enemies have been knocked out. We just need to get here. Hopefully, they'll survive. Evade, evade, evade. Oh, he's soldier. Oh, he didn't evade. Beam! Alright, let's have them do some damage on these light targets so we can engage the enemy later. Thankfully, even though they're technically allies, the money they gain and the money they gain and the PP they gain usually transfers to us somehow. That noise tank was not hit earlier by any of our units. Okay, support defend, keep them alive for a bit more. They're going to focus on the Zanrads, which is kind of annoying, because we can definitely take them out with the units we have right now. It's just that the enemy has a bit of a fixation on the Zanrads out there. Ah, boss unit. Thankfully we still have enough support defense to deal with that. I should have some units with good map attacks, but I'm not sure they're in a good position to engage the enemy, because there's a very good chance that they will hit friendlies, and I'm not in the mood to lose any of our friendly units to hostile attacks. The good thing about these noise tanks, though, is that they're only doing chip damage, and with disrupt in active effect right now, they can't really hit much. So our Zanrad allies are able to evade some shots and tank others Can't I engage with anything else? Fine. So our main issue here is that the enemy is a little too into it. Ow, that was a little too close for comfort, but we won't do enough return damage though, as the enemy is a little too much in the advantage zone because of the element mismatch. Iris got a hit from that. 43. Well, they're coming in well within our strike range. The problem is they're not exactly... We have 2 turns still, though. I think we can still catch this just a bit, though. Need somebody with light. So that's Subao and Sora-san. I probably have to get Chokosen and Ojo out of the way so I can do a map attack. Thankfully, with Focus on, they can evade most of these attacks easy. And yes, there's Ojo that has the counter ability as well. Okay, let's just skip through these. Shibao! Tanking that easily thanks to the SB barrier. Or SB field. They're out of range. I can't engage these guys effectively. If they're engaging our units, they're out of range as well. Can't do a map attack either. It's annoying, that's annoying. SB Lonta! Wait, no, it's SB Burasta. Hassa! Nice moves! Excellent evading there. Playing Z2. I know it's very limited in functionality and fanciness compared to Z1, or in some cases even Z3, but it had some of the best plots, and I had a good selection of classic supers in that title. Ooh, Subaru can pretty much clean these guys up. There's nothing more satisfying than scoring a direct hit with the Thunder Flash from Baldios. Ooh, turn 3, okay. It's just really fun to use a lot of the supers that they had in the Z line. Well, probably except Z3. Who likes that game anyway? Like, putting God Mars and God Sigma on combination is just God combination. It's really funny to play, or funny to watch. Okay, Bouncers, Flash. Which one are you guys? Right, they're out of range. I hate when they do that. Beam Conviews! I forgot that these pilots don't really have any ability whatsoever. Okay, Sora-san doko? Okay, yeah, that's in there. Where's the Sky Tracer? Eh? Oh, she's out of range. Way out of range. I'm gonna have to Axel Zenkai this whole mess. Expanding fusion can't be used after moving. Does she have... No, she doesn't have enough SP for Zeal. I guess I'm gonna have to use somebody's enable for this one. Okay. Get Ocho out of there. Anything else? D&D Mass might be a bit more, yes, effective enough. Let's go. Hopefully 90% should be enough to score a hit. Yes! Now they're up to 45. Unfortunately, they're pretty low on energy, but that should be fine. Iris, I hope you're ready for something like this. Wait. Well, she has Zeal. I could probably use that. Ooh, there's somebody who can attack here at least. What? Oh. Never mind. 83% chance to hit. Somebody's got a jammer up there. We have 20 more units to deal with, and it's turn 3, so I think we're still on track to get this thing done properly. I'm just not too sure how far up we're gonna have to go. I can't really use most of these guys for map attacks because they're pretty far away. In that case... Anybody within range? Come on! I can't... Well, I can send them flying. We'll have them engage these guys up top. Fine. Wait, hang on a second. My stages are ready. That's damage reduction. I need something that pumps up damage instead. That's accuracy improvement. Not what I need. Evasion, nope. Evasion, nope. There we go. Damage boosting. That's what I need. But I need to get these guys out of the front, out of the station, so they can spread out the damage over to the left side. And energy regeneration. Energy regeneration. Oh, there we go. Reduces the armor of enemies. Yes, that would be very, very helpful, boys. Thank you very much. You gotta have to excel these guys as well. Persist. Okay, just do that, and then excel Zenkai. So that we can winning sun one of these losers. Too far out. Goodbye. That one's water. I need somebody with a lightning attack. Well, Tema's already out of the fight in real life, which is a bit of a shame. And at least we still have Asteru and Robiru for the run. If it works, it works. Here's hoping it does. They say, some fans say that this is this attack is a reference to the Disnoof, or Buster Machine 19 from Dive Buster. I have to admit I have not watched Dive Buster that much, so I'm not too knowledgeable of the other Buster Machines after Buster Machine 3. But if anybody can confirm that, please let me know. You two are incorrigible. clean shot. Freshly cooked noise tank up for serving. Okay, I think we can send Sora-san up now to engage with some tomfoolery. Another enable might be useful to clear out these other guys. Goodbye. She's at level 43. She needs a bit of a boost because she's getting left behind in idle levels. What happens if I use expanding fusion? It's only 2 targets. I need somebody else with enable. Enable, that would be Rika-san. Oh well. Last enable for the round. I think for the entire stage as well. Fortunately, because we ran out of zeal for Soda-san. Yes, increased damage on her side of the wall as well. Wait, how large is that expanding fusion again? That's 4 squares. 4 squares. So if I want to destroy all of these guys in one go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to put Soda-san over here. Scorching Light also cannot be used after moving, which is a bit of a problem. She doesn't have Hidden Away, which is a bit of a problem. Oh well, these guys are already pretty weak. Let's light them up, quite literally. Boom. How much of that damage? 8,985, almost 9,000 on a critical. That should be enough to wake these guys up. Yes, that's everybody. Double kill! Whoa! What the actual hell? That's a little overkill, but that's appreciated. Excellent work, Soda-san. That means Shubangeli's out of a job. Well, maybe not. Hang on. Who else has water-based attacks here? Oh, she can't get into the town itself because of the wall. Let's fly. Can't get any assists from these guys, though. Range 1 to 4. Oof. Somebody's gonna have to get washed down. Add him out! Add him out! Yeesh. How much is that? 15,000 on a critical. Poor guy didn't even stand a chance. Okay, that pretty much clears up most of the interior threats. And now it's just a bunch of these annoying noise artillery pieces in the way. Thankfully, all of our ships are in position to move straight into the launch zone, or the launch center. We just need to... Oh, there's still one noise tank here. We just need to clear out these guys. We've already given her zeal. Maybe not. Fine, zeal it is! Does she have Hidden Away? Nope, she doesn't. Hiya! Nobody has the range for him. Oh, screw it. Which one of you guys wants a bit of a wind rush? Oh, this guy. Yippee yippee! Actually, that's halfway through. Coruscant did take some hits from that for her troubles, but still, significant damage done. I just need to know who I want to throw into this fight. Oh, Yabi-san, Sweeping Barrage. 1% chance to hit, and his ability should be enough to weaken up the other guys on the top left. Even Miyabi-san has graduated. It still feels a bit surreal when you consider that a lot of these boys have been running since at least 2019. Chapter closing on a fairly long legacy in the VTubing industry. Clean cut! Let's see how much damage that did. Oh, almost missed it. Thankfully, this tank was already damaged. Let's move him closer to us. There you go. 2 of those guys are out of range, but that's fine. Who did we send in now? If I'm not mistaken, Dark and Light are... Yes. Ooh, live with this. Nakiri Sanjo! Moire! Sora Sweep indeed, that's right. Maybe I should have just sent her in and let her do all her map attack on everybody on that side. Attack animation is still pretty nice. That leaves us with only a couple more of these artillery pieces to deal with. 10 of them, in fact. Which is very, very nice, because I can just sweep around here, use, no, not that, use the darkness. The power of darkness to weaken them up, and since, Mikuchi's already in Zeal mode. Pity the fool who challenges Miko. Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Absolutely crazy firepower from one of the original Dark Lords. Hazusanayo Baga. Perfect. She gets the XP and the PP, and then we get extra 2,500 points for that. You know, and I level 9. Now then, how do I use this map attack? It's out of range. Dang it. Oh, whatever. Shall we wake them up a bit more? Hang on. I got ice. No. Ice only works against wind. Water here. If I got somebody with a lightning... Hang on a second. Yes! Live with this! I have some extra money. Wait, I can use Zeal to wake up everybody else on the field, but for now, Idol Launcher, stand by to fire. Won't be a kill shot apparently. Idol Launcher! That's it! Link up! Idol Launcher! Ow. Incoming! Come on, that had to be a kill shot, right? I know it's, I know the UI said it won't be, but... Seriously? Well, guess we'll have to come in close and personal and clean that guy up. So much for the money boost. I thought I was gonna get something out of that. But we still have, yeah, we still have a chance to go for a bless. Okay. We get Nick. I want to nick somebody up for this. K9 Ripper! Oh, there's nobody within support range, so I guess we'll just have to wake him up. Wait, do we have... Yes, I can still cast stage abilities, but it's for evasion, not much else. Movement speed... Power reduction, money making... Damage reduction... Accuracy... Force Russia! Wait, does she have it in the way? Yeah, she has! Alright, now who wants to, get a bit of a wake-up call from this? Hang on. About that. Okay, that's a hit. No, I want her to block this path here. She's now level 43, still need one more level to get that idol level to 9. Belbito! Wait, Belbit is fire. I need somebody who's weak to... No. There's no ice here, though. Do we have XL still? We still have it. Alright. Let's see if we can soften up that target for Robo-san. The X-Copia will lose its pilots tonight. Or, yeah, sometime around tonight and then tomorrow again. As both Rika-san and Aru-san are gonna hang up their coats. For good, I suppose. I do hope they did get a sweet gig in replacement for all of this. That won't hit! Gojuni nai wa? Okay. Well, we can't use Core Smasher, but we can use Electric. That's going to be a kill shot. Let me just see if she has... Well, I can charge. I can use Analyze on the other guys. Wait. Why doesn't Nonaka-san have Analyze anyway? She's a support character on a ship. She should have Analyze. Oh well. Analyze everybody else so that they'll be easier to deal with. Fortunately, this game, or rather this fan game, doesn't have the stack command ability that later SRWs have. So you can activate Analyze multiple times, or you can stack the activation of Analyze and then hit them all at once. More SP for Soul, but that's fine. We Analyze fairly cheap, so no need to worry about... Oh, is she running out of SP already? Dang it! I spent everything. There's still one more though. Shouldn't have wasted on these guys. Okay, in that case... Core Smasher! We'll finish it up with a Core Smasher. Ooh, a little overkill for a Core Smasher finisher, but that's fine. Hassa! That's too late. Energy overcharge. You can't run away from this one. Boom, baby. Ain't no way he's gonna get afraid. He's no way he's gonna be walking away after that. Keyta? Boko wa tsuyoi yo. How many more enemies do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, we got 6 very powerful units and a poor crippled guy in an artillery piece with 379 health. Crippled by the fact that he can't really move and his accuracy is also down. Well, can't really move much. Not moving. Can't move entirely, but still. Zukichi's pretty left behind. Now fly and smash some poor bloke. Sonic Smasher! Oh, I shouldn't give her a cheer. I think Roboko-san has a higher level than her now. Got you in my sights! Hey! VMAX Hatsudo! You ready? At this point, it's already V maximum. Hey! V maximum Hatsudo! Ready? Well, no, she can only use V maximum if the Navigator can actually transform into a plane. Yeesh, that's a lot of damage, all things considered. So it's basically just standing around like a standard SBT. She can only probably use V max in this case. Yeah, level 43, I'll take it. She's still pretty much left behind by everybody else. I've used up all my dark types, maybe. Oh wait, no. I still have one analyze at least. Whee! Okay. Time for love. Trying to wake these guys up. A lucky bloke up top is gonna survive the attacks. Solid! Boom, baby. They're up to level 44, now both are idle level 9. Pretty bad lit for the bad guys now. Okay, what do we want? What do we want? Well, I can probably... No need to excel. They're well within strike range. Question is there anybody they can shoot down? Not yet. Okay. Soul. And snipe, maybe. Wait, I can just go for zeal. And then go for valor for now. Dual railgun this poor schmuck. Ah, my back. What does she like to do? Seriously though, why did Shadow Knight make the Musangi look like Space Ninja Demos anyways? Because of that conical head and then the silver body, it just makes me think they're piloting Demos clone for some reason. Whee! Hang on. Yeah, sorry, I had to check something again. There you are. Ooh, also a level 44 for... Wait. Right. I forgot. XP. I should give Magni XP up at this point. He's getting left behind. Okay, Dark Lord. Won't be much damage, but I think they'll at least weaken up this guy. Let's go, Magni. Try this on for size. 10? He survived with 10? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. That's kind of annoying. annoying. Surviving with 10 HP? And Up-Kosan is 44. Equals 44 as well. It's time for the Dark Lord to show her to bare her fangs once again. Hang on. Haha, 456 HP again? Nothing's wrong with my RNG lately. I feel like I'm getting rigged up again. Who else do I have in the strike zone? Oh, right. Miosa! We don't have snipe anymore is a problem. Oh well. Just hit him with a dark. 76% chance to hit? What? They're definitely getting left behind on the levels. They need to pick up right away. Oh, I still have... Right. I gave them... Oh, it's not this... Was that the Zeal? Why did I double patch Zeal? That can't be right. Oh wait, no! Miyosha has continued attack! Right. Well then. Anybody up for a little off-roading? How many more enemies do we have here? Probably bless them again. Sweet. I need the money and I need the XP. Who else has cheer in this case? Kobo. Kobo Kanayaru at your service. Boom. Okay, one big guy over here. No, I don't think I still have... Yep, I don't have Valor of any sort. Okay. Let's charge. I can probably snipe as well, just in case. High Fury. Get set to get wet, old man. Wait, what? Still too strong, huh? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's just these three. I should daunt them. Scare the hell out of them. Make them much more easier to deal with. So daunting. I need Excel. There we go. Thank you. Excel. Snipe maybe. And that's pretty much it. They can't fly. Hit them with the dark. Never mind. Oh well, whatever. This guy's gonna go down. Yes, my dog. よし、みんな、一緒に行こう! A little overkill, but it'll work. So I guess that's fine. Alright, trying to wake up these poor folk. Let's make this flashy. Hadenikze! Whee! Pencock! Show me! Those flaming hands remind me of an old, food making anime where the character has specialized hands that make anything he bakes absolutely godly. I think it predates whatever that popular shonen cooking manga was, but probably a decade or so. But I don't remember most people remember Yakitate. I don't think people remember Yakitate Japan anymore. Which is a bit of a shame, because I think it's much better than whatever that popular shonen cooking manga is. And even if they do go over the top by starting it with a regional fight between bakery branches and then evolving into an international fight that somehow ends up in Monaco, or was it France? I don't remember exactly. I feel like it's a little more grounded than whatever elite cooking school thing is going on with most battle food shonen manga deals. Okay, what do we want? Another cheer would be nice. Oh, we've already used those girls. Up for this round. Silbel, okay. Oh, they're still in sheer mode, sweet. K9 Dipa! Wait, no. Elemental bonus, because why not? I should give some more boosting to the mobility of this thing. It's just a one level gap, but they're very, very poor in mobility against a target that's slightly above their level. Link up! Haidolonza! Full impacto! Otsiale! And none of the Zanrads are worse for wear. Excellent work, people. Boom. Yes, they're now level 44. Let's get these ships on the launch platform, shall we? Of course, it's going to be the brass bell in the center, as it should be. Complete. Received 1 Oshi point. Excellent, excellent. Great work there, people. Yeah, the cooking judge in Yakitate Japan is very, very over the top, but at least he's a bit more believable to watch compared to whatever those annoying highfalutin people in that other much more popular shonen cooking anime is. That freaking piano, though, is a bit, Piano Bonez is a bit scary at times. He is, after all, a guy with an agenda and all that. Did they even finish the anime? I think, like, they kind of just stopped the anime after a couple of seasons because of the, I don't know, because of the manga, maybe. There was a bit of a difference in the manga. Oh, right! I forgot! The manager from Yakitachi Japan was some big guy in an afro and glasses. Probably one of the better managers in any food cooking manga, actually. Now, who was his voice actor? Matsushiro Ken. There he is. And his seiyuu was Tochi Hiroki. Tochi Hiroki. No, I heard that name before. Wait, I know this guy. Oh, he was Bishop Cross Marion from D. Graham, and where else have I seen him? Lassie Aeon? You kidding me? That was him? Huh. So the helmsman of the Ptolemaios 2 used to be a bakery manager with an afro and a lot of muscles. So where else was he? The Guzamako! Wait, seriously? He got smeared on the wall after being hit by a beam saber. I didn't even make the connection. That was weird. Huh. Good to know. Important messages are coming in now. Give me a second. Anyway, all aboard, darlings. If you miss this flight, there won't be another. Alright, kids, go kick some alien butt for us. If you ever need to get launched into space again, you know where to find us. Good luck! All systems screen, the launcher is ready. All units prepare for acceleration. Hassa! Solid state 2! Hassa! Oof, good thing we didn't have a cut scene. Nico Daniel still top ace with 101 kills. My god. Who's coming in next then? Okay, save that intermission. Before we go ahead, I need to review our pilot list. Okay. Eitan is at 68, Nanoka's at 33. Aki is at 32. So is Mel, and it's Matsuri-san. Good late there. Gubus is 73. The Holux crew is at 69, and they all have a boost as long as you have 100, minimum 100k in credits with a maximum of 50%. So if you have 500,000, you get their max output. Miosha has 20% less. Okay, they're both 78. $72 for the Grand Bell Girls. Okakoro. Just. Altair is at 54. Inflict 30% more damage to targets affected by Analyze. Oh, so that's why. Aqua is at 44. She needs 6 more kills to get her ace. Arusan is at 43, so he and Rika need 7 more kills for ace. The Sun Temple boys are at 53. Let's see what we got. Fall damage times 1.2 of the 130 will or higher. Fall damage received reduced by 20% except for melee attacks, maybe. Automatic cast Intuition at the start of player's turn at 130 will or higher. So that's where the increase where evasion comes from. Oxedu is at 51, 20% less damage taken when support defending, and 20% more damage dealt when support attacking. Well, Vespi is at final damage received reduced by 20% except for range 1 attacks. Pretty much the same as Terma-san then. Hojo gets final damage times 1.2, 67. Final accuracy plus 30%, final damage received negative 20. Yep. Snipe boost for Azuki-san, Kali, Chloe, yep, we got that. Choco-san. Then yeah, allows the pilot an additional action each turn, so she doesn't need to cast Zeal, which she doesn't need continuous attack at least. Enma needs 10 more. Unfortunately, Genma needs a lot more because she joined it pretty late. Foobs! Fall damage, yeah. Snipe active. Automatically cast Charge and Fury, yeah, I've seen that. Excuse me. I think Ina is the closest to a second place because she's got 90 kills overall. Yes, Iris. Looks like Izuru-san and Miyabi-san need 8 more kills for their ace. Shootdown leads. Ooh, 38? I still need a lot of work there. Well, we know who we're gonna put in next then. Maguni, final damage times 1.3. Yep, yeah, snipe, we saw that earlier. Noboko-san, shootdown leads. She's down 7 kills, so she can get her ace. Sana, 9 kills. Shinobi-san needs 17 more. Shion needs 6 more alongside Aqua. Soda-san and Spirit Command Valor becomes Love. Oh, so that's why. Subaru-san, 53. She also gets Love instead of Valor. Seisei-san at 103 will attack, recover 30% of damage dealt as H. Oh right, she becomes the vampire. Okay, that's everybody. So we know who we need to upgrade or some such. Where's Magni? Magni needs a boost up here. He needs XP up because he's getting left behind. Cripe, short 37 points for XP up. That's a shame. Okay, Okayu could probably use Guard? Maybe. She could go for a continued attack instead. Aggressive cat. Yes. Miyosha probably needs a bit of instinct to increase her evasion. But she's a tankier one, so probably Guard? Since she has Prevail and all. Even all, Prevail and all. Okay. Ooh, Lapis has 560 PP. Luina has 420. A bit of a risk ball there. Resolve. Ignore size seems nice. Then, well, she has limit break already. Energy save could be useful, since we use her a lot. Koyori already has energy save. Koro-san has all her skills up. So does Tencho. Iwis would probably work better with. Resolve? No. Can't put limit break, she's down 44 points. Shoko-sen could probably use Instinct. Nah. Chloe could use some dash, but I don't use her much. Maybe not then. Callie still has one slot, but she's only got 193 points, so... Joe has pressure level 5. Well, Joel could probably use some more of the heavy hitting. Well, limit break seems nice. And I can give counter level 4. Boost your morale. And... no, I can't use limit break anymore. Instinct would be nice with Ame. Okay, that's it for now. We're gonna have to save this for a bit, just in case. Then we're going to upgrade some of the units and keep at least 100,000 up there. Okay, probably could give the Spice Gain a bit of energy and some more mobility. Gemi could definitely use some more energy and some more mobility out there. If we're spending a little too much on units that aren't really in need of them. Can't get a full upgrade portals bonus because I don't have enough money. Probably should increase the firepower of the Hainya Mika Gear. Loboko-sama has already gotten her upgrades. Okay, that's going to be a bit on the risky side. So let's see if we can equip any parts. Oh, we have idle wings, so no need to worry about that. Sea barrier! Yeah, that could be useful. We can't give the WRX anything, unfortunately, because we've all got armor kit and a adapter. I want to give him wings, but that would have to come at the price of improved protection or terrain adaptability. A lot of items are still missing, which I am assuming will appear in the next chapter. So you're gonna have a good save for this. Can you even give them line adapters? Oh, the Schuler doesn't have anything either. I can't give him idle wings. But, well, it already has flight, so that's a bit overkill. And I think most of the mech and weapon terrains are already pretty good. So that's no point. There's no point giving it idle wings. Look at all these Hatena signs. Definitely shows that it's going to be useful, or they're going to be filled up next chapter. Still not sure when that's going to happen. Nothing there. Maybe Bell, I need to check it out. Idle Wings S. That's the Grand Bell. Well, I mean, we can probably... Nah, we can't switch out then, yeah. Sweet. Alright, let's go into the next stage. I'm not too sure how far that's gonna go. Into the fight. But let's see. Alright, I forgot about that! Flight bonuses! I forgot about the lack of flight bonuses because we're in space. Well, whatever. Wait, is this an Amuro reference? I'm pretty sure Amuro made the same line. And then there's Sora saying that, because if you remember from at least the third movie, the early part of the third movie, Amuro says, Soraka, which I think was translated as "so this is space" in the English version and in English version of some games. So it's just really funny to me that it's Sora-san saying this line, because Sora could sometimes be used, well, while Sora means sky, it can sometimes be used for space, which is probably part of the confusion about Ziraima. I totally forgot about the there's really no need for flight wings because we're in orbit. Ugh. It always struck me as a cold and lonely place. But it is admirable to be able to see the beauty in it. Kinda wish I could, but I don't have the physical body to survive astronaut training. Loath as I am to admit it, there's no way I can survive that. Maybe if they can build an actual space elevator. Cold and lonely. You'd think that would make you like it more of this. Hush you. Me and Celebras feel perfectly at home there. That's a clear comment for you. Yes, he's so cool. Well, Xiaomi Prime going haywire again. Well, it's funny that she's called in universe as the Blue Comet when it's the Nav Guesser. That's the actual SPT derivative. You know, did you just? No, I understand. Yes, indeed, I understand. No, I have two of them. You know what would happen if we got you into a room with Shion? No comment! Oh, so you like me, huh, Chloe? Please don't heap praise on this woman if you value your sanity. Ah, Chloe! You're just jealous, aren't you? No, I'm not. Great, Star Eaters this time. They're mostly command units. Support units, command units. Great. Real great. Oh, them again. Looks like the pre-fight entertainment is over. There you are, Kelsai. Lansat. So those two are two stray lambs. Stray lambs? You have some nerve. First and foremost, I'm still a proud warrior of Beryl, and don't you dare forget it. Beryl? What was that again? Sounds tasty. Is this girl for real? I explained it to you earlier, right, Ropko-san? Oh, right, the planet. I almost forgot. Anyway, this is Ropko-san. She's an android like me and also an AI. She's also part of Gen Zero, our most esteemed combatants. Our most esteemed combatants. Now you have my attention. I'm pretty strong, you know. Perhaps this airhead persona is a trick to get me off my balance. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? Keyta, when we beat you, I have a question for you that I want you to really consider. What matter of question? The most important question. Most important question. Of course! I knew you'd catch on, Mika. I'll leave it to you then. Yes, ma'am. I've had enough of your riddles. Let us do battle. Aww. Don't you worry, Rumko. We'll be more open for a chat after a good fight. Well, let's make sure we don't disappoint. What about you, big guy? Nothing to add? I'm here to defeat you. Nothing more, nothing less. Someone's cranky today. All units, we must eliminate this wave of Star Eaters so we can deal with a large unidentified Star Eater that is approaching. Provoking. Black clouds in isolation. Okay, okay, Miko, you're gonna sit this one out. Also put Holo-san to rest for a bit. Get the Spice Gain into combat, they need the training. Who else? let's let Subaru rest for a bit. She's been cracking them up too much. She's gonna need Sana here. But who do I trade off with? Okay. Let them rest for a bit there. Let's put Gen 0 in the same line on deployments. Okay, that should be it for now. Let's adjust from here. Why is the last one in the line the first up front? I don't get it. All these rocks are going to be really annoying to travel through. As they are our main source of annoyance in space, alongside the other debris, which thankfully doesn't seem to be around. It's just all rocks. I'm gonna put Gen 1 over here because they're gonna need some leveling up. So is Azuki. Wait, where's the other? Sora-san, Azukichi, Roboko-san, that's all. That's 3. Oh, Labris, right. So Labris up front and center. Put the Wagai X in the back. Everybody else who needs a level up, stay up front. Wait, what are you doing over there? Alright, deploy all units. Yattity! Truth glimmers among the stars. Now that sounds familiar, I just can't put a finger on it. Our main victory is to shoot down Kelside's Barrius. Any battleship lost would mean that the mission is a failure. Shoot down Landsat's Barrius before achieving victory. Easier said than done if any of our early encounters with these two is to be remembered, since they're mutually supporting each other, and they have absolute range control. Once they get 2 fists, 1 soul, and raging shards, we're gonna be in for a bit of a pain run. Let me just save this in there. Now let's give these guys a wake-up call. Who do we throw into this fight, though? We're gonna need stage move. Who else has stage move? Perfect. They don't stack though. 3 damage, and then 1 more. No, I don't need accuracy. What I need is armor. Armor or health. Yes, thank you. That's pretty much it, I think. Is it? Yeah, that's all 4 abilities up. Well, let's wreck some faces, shall we? Let's see. Light and dark, center stage. This SEM-03 unit is a water type. Water type's on the left, lightning type's on the right. Ice and water, dark, light, ice, and fire. I misjudge a location. Axel? Nobody's. Oh, wait. No, that's a. Okay. Well, we do have some targets for the Sun Temple boys to deal with, so I think that should be good. Might have to get some sniping. Yeah, Yes, excellent range. But I don't think they can take it down yet. Should probably give them some Valor at this point. That's gonna eat up on their SP. Who do we wake up then? Just revolvers needs 115. 115 will. Well, we can order a charge, or we can. Too short. Dang it. Charge is the. Wait, what? She doesn't have enough. She needs 110 will. Can Akushio attack that guy? Too short. No choice then. Sorasan Tanamaze. 56%. Can she tank this? These bleeding rocks, I swear. That is a lot of damage. Excellent work. Thankfully didn't take a hit from that. Bitter Storm! Festival Beat would work on the right side as well. We're gonna need XL for this one. Some focus, some spirits. Storm works against these guys. Dang, they're too slow still. Should have upgraded the race lines a bit further. Acceleration, more focus. PDLK! Those rocks are gonna be annoying. Freaking space rocks and their jamming abilities for some reason. Yes, let's go. Yeah, very SRW-esque, at least, well, it does remind me of most mid-game SRW missions and our stop in space, at least. Dang, they can't tank that. Wow. That's not good. I don't think Suisei has support defense, despite the fact that she does have a shield. I don't think there's any Earth types here. They're all up on the back side. I have to change some pods for this one. Darkness. Welcome to Earth! Too bad we don't have any lightning-based attacks. As you say, she has dark, so she should be on the left side. Yeah. It's gonna be a bit of a slow walk, unfortunately, as we can't see. We're pretty much dealing with a lot of command units, and we don't have the firepower to knock him out one blow just yet. Knock on me, daughter. Well, there's probably use Axel to do some damage to these ice types on the left side too. Hiya! Unfortunately, since we're in space, we have to focus on the energy as well. Since there's no surface ability or surface area that allows our units to maneuver without using energy. Almost had me. Now, if we can't take care of those gems in the back quickly, we're done for. Unfortunately, these rocks are in the way, and Shion's a little too far out. We can't engage him at this rate. Neither of them snipe, and I don't think you can excel them either. But troops. Now, Hydro Launcher can't be used after moving. Just halfway. She's still pretty low on the will meter, so she's gonna have a hard time scoring some hits. Hopefully, Neo can evade most of these attacks. No! I don't wanna look. Oh, that's not good. That's so not good. Does anybody have faith? I trust it is. We gotta get a command unit up there on the double. Unfortunately, Shinobi-san is not fast enough for this job. She's just command level 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we move him up here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just barely. Right on the edge, which is not exactly good. Intuition then? Clear out the place. Can't use the main cannon, it's too far. Who else has trust? Here's Maguni. Gotta keep these guys alive. Definitely gonna need a command unit up there pronto. Keep Fubami alive. Because Mio isn't exactly that agile for some reason. Ooh, good damage. Excellent shot, Naguni. But they're now SCM-02s, which are usually much more advanced than 01 AI. And there's also the SCM-03 drones that are still piloted by SCM-02s, but are nonetheless still much more dangerous. Keep an eye out. Nebulon in effect. Anybody we can hit? Alright, get hit by space idiots. Yep, they're starting to hurt. No items still? That sucks. Robo-zan, why aren't you able to go through these rocks? Wait, Azuki has Electric. I could probably rush her straight to the command unit. And shock it a bit. Gonna need some focusing though. Not much, but we're doing something at least. Charge, Kamio! Taji, 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 Hassa. Up at least several meters, buddy. I'm gonna need her to be a big tank while everybody else tries to knock out the front line. Anybody else with lightning? Seriously? That expensive? Storm, but I'm probably gonna need some more damage on these guys on the left first. I have light, so I'll have to make do with this. You stop here, there's no getting past me. Command units up front so our guys and girls can survive longer and have a better evasion boosting. Don't have lightning. Do they have spirits? Nope, none of them have spirits. Guess we'll have to charge. Wait, what? Oh, that's here. Charge is over here. There's no earth types here. Oh, I do have a target in dark mode, so... There you go. Now we're hurting for damage. Gonna need some more firepower in this. Bit of a better evasion rank too. Excellent. Now they're out of level 9. It's friendly. It's hostile. Why are they still so weak? I gave them a boost to damage already. Wait, I can engage the other guy. No, he's too far! Oh, look what I have! Yeah, I'm gonna beam! Oh, it's too far. Dang it! Okay, start on dark action, maybe? No? Fine. will rush a ship to either side as soon as we can, so we can soften them up a bit and increase the evasion chances of our frontline units. Daily dose of hope coming right up. Now this wouldn't be a straight up SRW fight, endgame at least, unless we get a heaping dose of enemy reinforcements. I'm pretty sure they're gonna send it back up. I can smell it. Doesn't matter that we've already got 48 units in the field. They're gonna ask for help. I should conserve our resources. Not enough will for winning sun. We'll probably wake up somebody else here. No, we don't have Earth types. Wait. Hang on. I have light here from Temathon. Right. Goodbye. We'll take care of him. Level 44, idle level 9 for everybody at Sun Tempo. Now where do we send Zitter and the girls? Come on, that should be well within your striking range already. Hurry up and wait. No, that's a little too far. Nobody's going to be affected by the command unit from the command range from the Silk Bell if they stick from just there. Does anybody have XL? Nope. No choice then. They're too out of range. And Altair's on the other side. We don't have any other command unit that can help them. There's only these 4 left. Our prospects are pretty grim at the start already. Needing 120, they've only got 4. We don't have any lightning attacks. Key. Not really much in terms of accuracy. This might not hit. Yep. In that case. Oh, they're all out of range. Dark on dark action. How about we analyze that guy on top first? And then let's see if we can evade. We'll see then. Dark on dark action. need to see that. Boom. Wow, that's still a lot of damage either way, though. Sweeping barrage, enough. IE dark. There we go. Shouldn't have used the charge then. Bit of a waste since the idle energy attacks are mostly post-movement. Ooh, great! 2 levels up! Excellent work there. Now where do we put the Ilmale on? Because I need them to level up still. Focus, maybe? I can still use Valor from Zetter. So let's just roll with this. Does anybody have XL? No. Yeah, he's still short. Put the hammer down. Next up, oh, that's the end of this turn. Remember, no need to worry about turn numbers for this one, but we have to take out Lancet as soon as we can. 36% chance to hit. Let's hope it doesn't. Let me just fix something. Evade! There you go. That was a little too close for comfort. Wakey wakey, sleepyhead. Wakey wakey, it's time for school. Ethan! It's so bright in my eyes. Are you seriously going for Sana, all of you? Seriously? Okay, somebody had the bright idea of actually switching targets. Going for somebody who's slightly weaker. Bad move. Really bad move, buddy. Eidolonza! I'm trying to look at all y'all. Ooh, that's not good. Ice over. Okay, defend just in case. I forgot about the ice weakness. Too close for comfort there. Let's keep defending. Then put Atsuki-san a little further back. Oh my god! What in the world was that? She almost got knocked out by that attack. Put her as far away from the front line as possible. Oh no, I forgot about that. Do we have anything else? No, they're all water attacks. I guess we'll have to make do with this. Please tell me you're gonna hit. Oh, they did hit alright. They hit our guys. In that case, defend. Just have to tank this. to storm! Oh, come on. I've got to focus on Luina now because she's wind type. And, oh, right. Oh boy, that doesn't look too good. Festival beat! Pull everybody we need to pull back. Oh wait, I haven't seen this attack in a while. Let me just fast forward this. Oh, come on! It's a good thing that there's a bit of an elemental mismatch. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to survive that. Tournamentin! Full-driver! Seto Solo! Sensei! Give him a bit of a beating! Oh, that had a fireworks ending. Too bad it wasn't a dynamic kill. So bright. Husky-san, you gotta defend, or you gotta evade this, please. Okay, Sora can survive that. But that's 4 units in critical damage condition, and they have to pull out as soon as we can send them out. Let's go for evade. I don't think I can engage that. That's a bit of a... There's a bit of an element mismatch there. We need these jammers taken out as soon as we can. At least they can't hit this. Okay, second wave is still not moving, thankfully. What's the situation on the ground? Critical. Absolutely critical. Most of our boys and girls have been knocked out pretty badly. Knocked about is an understatement, let's be honest. I'm gonna need somebody with either faith or trust, but unfortunately I don't think I have faith, so we'll have to go with trust instead. Besides, definitely gonna need that. This mess. How many kills do they still need? They still need 10. Okay, somebody's gonna eat this barrage, and that somebody is gonna be this annoying bastard. Wait, what? What do you mean they can't hit from that range? Okay. Say 4%. Come on, you gotta hit! We got a little too eager sending our boys and girls out forward. Totally forgot about the elemental mismatch from the side units. Ah, my god. Don't have... Wait, I do have another set of enable. No, I can't use enable when they've been knocked out. Kind of annoying. Wait, I can. I'm pretty sure that the enable here works still. Right? Yep, there it is. Come on, this barrage has to hit. Yes, 100% chance. Who do we take on? That's just 1 kill out of 10. Boom. Wait. Husky needs to pull out. No. I can still focus. Does she have hidden away? No, she doesn't. In that case. Anybody with water attacks would be, yeah, very nice. Let's soften up that command unit, shall we? Then we'll have the Star Sail provide some repair support. Oh, that didn't do much. Thanks for the assist from the Musanki, though. Not much, but that should keep her alive for a bit more. Witchy Buster! Get wrecked, noob! That's gonna take care of that one annoying command unit on the first line. Still needs a bit more work on damage, but that should be enough to take out this command unit. Or rather, support unit. Boom. This guy needs to go. Another water type. Now, which unit do? Oh, right. Can I use Core Smasher yet? No. Okay, anybody with water? Wait, hang on. Ooh, lucky you. Come on! See. Let's fix a bit on. Wait. Hang on. Look all I have here. Axel Zengai desu! Shooting axe! You are so screwed, my friend. Absolutely out. You have alerted the comment. Ike! Labyrinth! I don't think it's gonna be a kill shot, but better than nothing. Yeah, he didn't have a chance to walk away at all. Datte bomba oshi dakara. Boom. Oh, she is right pissed right now. I feel very, very sorry for these people. Right, Asuki's wind type. Hey! Who else is wind type? Yes, the wind Nice! Oh wait, wrong. That's the other side. Oh well. Winds for earth. For ice, I'm gonna need... Ooh, oh no, not lightning. I need fire. Ooh, still pretty badly damaged. Do they have anything else? They can't self-repair, annoyingly. Pretty sure somebody else has... Yes, thank you, Louine. Should be helpful enough for now. Can't use Core Smasher after moving, unfortunately. That guy's too far out of range to effectively be engaged by the Core Smasher. Probably used Electric, though. Yes. A bit of a skill gap, unfortunately. Nobody's in Dark or Light for this one. Sky Tracer! Hasha! Anybody we can hit? We can probably soften up this guy. Yep, he felt that. He definitely felt that. Ooh, that was a little too close for comfort. Almost got the, non-zero-imer. Boom. Excellent. Okay, just 3 command units and this annoying support unit on the left flank. The right flank is still pretty heavy fortified, though. Which one of you dainty folk want to get blown up first? Railgun FD! Let's shoot up that command unit so that the Replicon can clear him out later. Not much damage, but I'll take it. If we can only use a snipe ability so we can... Right. I wasn't paying attention at all. Oh, Core Smasher's still too far out. Damn it. The only other thing I have here is this guy. I guess it's time to fire it up. Let's go. Ooh, almost. I haven't seen this attack in a while, so let me just save. I know they fixed this bug like 3 updates ago, but I'm still not too sure how this is gonna work, so... Genesis Revolver! Wait, hang on. Should I give Iris focus so we can have her draw the fire over here? Fine. Nah. This guy doesn't deserve Genesis revolvers. We're gonna have to sit down with this one. That'll wake him up. We're close to the command units. Maybe not that close. Somewhere around here might be safer. Crap, so what's the levels on these guys? 112 morale. Raging Shards has 199. 2 fists, 1 soul requires 140 will at least. Okay, let's focus up. And knock this guy out with Earth. Welcome to Earth. Right, they have a blind spot right in front of them. So anything in front at one square away is safe from a counterattack. Because this thing has a minimum range. In that case, I had guts there this whole bleeding time, but wasted a couple of SP points, or SP. In that case, should I do some cold reforging? Ooh, those are wind types as well. Over here, though. A bit risky out there. What did I... when I hit Fortune. But without the ice type to worry about, I think we'll be safe here at least. We can... Not enough will, I still need somebody knocked out. Do these boys have... Gain intuition valor, drive so persist. Guts! There you go. Probably some wall on there as well. I need these 2 water types knocked out though. Don't have any electrics, so... Come on, it's 95%. You're not gonna miss on a 95, right? This one's on the house. Survived the first turn, now it's gonna be hell once those 2 guys start moving. So we gotta move fast, and probably get some daunting. But having the same infinite range as freaking Idion is kind of overkill. Let's just be thankful they don't have the Idion gun. These guys have guts. How many more kills? They still need 7 kills. Oh, all right. I have Bit Storm. Right. And I'll wake you up. Boom. So 34. Too far out. Well, I can get Cold Reforge now. That's still not a kill shot? Well, I think I can shift some of the attackers to the right then. Never mind. Too many rocks. Hassan is at 43. She still needs a couple more kills. find a launcher in that case. Snipe him away, Cookie-san. Yep, that should be a good enough way to weaken this guy. Eyeball launcher, hot store! Link up! Eyeball launcher! That's a lot of damage. Yep, Tropical-san can probably knock him out now. Hang on, let me just reply to something. There you go. Okay, next is Oko-san. Wait, you can provide cover fire? In that case... let's wake him up! Make him holler! Returning fire! Ooh, a little too close for comfort there, baby. Oh, that's a little overkill. A little overkill, but that should probably knock him out for sure. Turn him into a space mountain or something. Space mountain? Hello, if you're just dropping in on Twitch, thank you for checking in. We're doing a couple of missions for Super Holo Wars, a fan game SRW copy, or rather SRW-inspired tactics game, created by T Shadow Knight on Itch. If you want to see what would happen if your favorite Holomem was given a mobile weapon and sent to fight in space, or Earth, or any other dimensional location you might want to see, this might be the game for you. You can search for it on Super Holo Wars, or you can check the link added in the description of my YouTube co-stream. If you want to check YouTube, that is. But it's pretty easy to find, and hopefully you might be able to enjoy this as much as I am. Okay, ooh, the right flank is actually pretty holed up. We just need to take care of this guy. And the command units. I can throw a butted missile at somebody. Not. Just up most of the left flank. Electric it is. I wasted that snipe. Forgot that the Core Smasher doesn't have that much range. Now both command units of the left flank on the first line are out of action. So only two command units, two command units are left. The support units are the ones that have been destroyed, the ones with jammers. Well, in-game they're called calculation units, but I'm more used to calling them jammers, to be honest. That leaves us with two units, the WRX and Zen and the Ilmaleon. Can't deploy anything yet. Neither of them have support attack, which is a bit of annoying. Bit of an annoyance, rather. Okay, so Yamada Beam! Anybody else have alert? No. Foresee it then. Proceed, easy. I can also soften up that guy up there. I'm gonna need somebody to deal with these guys first, though. Yamada Beam! Hasha Stanway! That is almost a kill shot. He survived with 603 points of health. So that should be manageable. I'll need a bit of a boost to spirit or something, I don't know. Definitely need some boosting to spirit. We don't have it. Put them together. It's out of the range of a command unit, unfortunately, but I think they can survive this. And I think once we open up a perimeter on the right flank, on the second line of the right flank, can have them get some actual kills instead of just doing significant damage like this. Yeah, that's not much damage, Keyta. Uh, 12,051. He lucked out. What do you mean you still got a hit? Enemy phase, turn to... No chance to hit. No need to watch somebody going down there. Boom. Seriously, you're going for Asuka instead? You fools. You absolute buffoons. There we go, level 45. It's time for a bonus party. Wait, why are you... I forgot. We should have just shifted over on the side. We're gonna have to pull back after this attack because I don't think that... Yep. Oh, a bit risky. Definitely paying us back with a hefty bonus to boot. Time to activate those getter rays. Yeah, please not walk away from that. And he had to be hit by a revenge attack too. Seriously, people? We're gonna lose the WRX. Oh well. Yep. Ouch. Well, doesn't matter. One unit lost among many. We can probably pay for the damages after this. I wonder if it gets the, boss borrow treatment that it only needs 1 credit to repair. That'd be nice. That's 2 command units down. Wait, no, that's just command unit support unit 3 down. German unit 3 is out of the fight. Now we'll focus our fire on the other guy. Okay, 2nd unit is not gonna move until we get a hold of them. Prepare the Genesis revolvers. Not much on damage, but this should be enough to soften him up for the follow-up units. Yes, yes, Iris, keep up the fire. Hopefully she can tank most of these attacks. The beam volley on the command units is a lot more dangerous than the beam charge from the standard grunt suits. Or grunt drones in this case. But she seems to be evading okay. Oh, it's jammer zone. That's a big leap in accuracy for the enemy. Iris will have to take a hit here sooner or later. Why did he leave the vicinity of the jammer zone? Is he an idiot? He is. And Iris is almost out of energy. We still haven't hit base with her, I think. 30% chance. There has to be a hit. No, still missing. 33. They have to score a hit at least once. No! Oh my god. Okay, intuition is not in effect. We lost an ally, unfortunately. Not much to worry about there, but the SP... Oh well, we could just continue on from here. No need to worry too much. Fight photos! Let me just hammer this guy. Do we have zeal? No. Do we have enable? Probably do. Trying to hammer the foot down. Or foot the hammer down. We still have 3 wind type units over here. Pizza slicer! The sacrifice of the Hawks units will not be forgotten. Time to get cutting. Yeah! Ha! Toromida! Pizza slicer! Oh, too bad he won't be able to enjoy his debuffs because he's gonna blow up right here. Beautiful. That should at least give him some kills, right? 6 more! Okay, Zedar, you gotta survive these. The left flank is clean! Let's move on to the second line. Oh, you poor souls. I can engage them easily. But first, a word from our sponsors. Don't they have it? I'm sure they have some sort of Excel here, right? Okay, let me just enable somebody. Can't stack enable on our side, so I'm just gonna disrupt. Jammer is in effect. Ooh, that was a sniper. Well, whatever. In effect. They're both energy regeneration. Oh wait. Damage reduction. Should be useful. Somebody with ice. Why can't they hit them? Get iced on. Boom. Fire up your torches. Not too close for any command unit to deal with. Wind and light, so rock and light, earth and lightning rather. Go for Zeal. Gonna need the SP. We're gonna need the kill shots. So we're gonna clean them up from here. Rock smash! 11,000. Excellent. Which of you guys has support attack? Nobody? Great. That's just really great. Seriously? How are you unable to score a kill shot on any of them, Miyabi-san? And let's charge. Fine, sweeping barrage it is. Boom! Make 4 more kills so they can get an ace up. Now earth types on this side load. Too high spec. Sana probably needs a bit more jump up. Star Sail's a bit on the slow side, so it's not exactly useful. I'll probably put her in here for now. Definitely need somebody to provide command, though. Pushing up to the second line on the left flank, or our left flank at least, and their right flank. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. How about Foobs? Can she move? Okay, Fubamiya can probably move further up. We need to focus on the left, on the right flank first. How many more kills? They still need. Wait, they're already at ace. No hitting away from Meru. Matsuri-san has attacker and instinct, nothing else. Wait, hang on. What's that noise? Never mind, I thought it was raining outside. Oh, 45 for the brass bell. I feel like those two up front will start moving now, so let's give our ships some foresee abilities, just so they don't get ambushed. These two should be fine. Probably wake up this guy. Ooh, 0% chance to hit. Good work. Can't take out trash! Whee! Slap. Won't do much damage because of elemental no match. It's not exactly a mismatch, but fire doesn't inherently affect lightning that much. Thankfully, because the a lightning type unit has reduced armor, even an ill selected or poorly selected attack like a fire-based attack will still do a significant amount of damage. Boom. Storm's still strong. Let's just sit right next to it. I'll hit the guy with Festival Beat. Persist. That should do it. Just in case. I want to see the full animation for Festival Beat again, because it's really fun to watch. Seto Zodo! Shots to Tronium engine! Full drive! Yeah! Wing Meteor! Give him a bit of a pounding or two. Yes. Nendo! Backsaiken! Nendo Backsaiken! There you go. Nothing left but space dust. Okay, there's just two of these guys here in the back. Ew, they're out of SP. Crap, so we gotta knock out these guys as soon as we can. Do we have another one with Enable? No. Not good. Not good! Absolutely not good. They're gonna focus on the Roy Science at this point. I thought we would be able to knock out most of these guys, but apparently not. Oh, whatever. They can try all they want. We'll knock them out all the same. Sonic Smasher! Well, with the lower health, she might be knocked about if she's not careful with evading, especially with the boss units waiting up there in the wings. But I think she'll be fine, really. Oh, that's will reduction. Accuracy. Damage dealt by allies in the area of effect. Okay, that should be useful. I really should give Soda-san hidden away. We don't have any ice. They do have Witchy Buster, but it's a little too far out for that. No, there's nobody I can hit with Dark. Well, whatever. Are they still not aces? They're short on 4 kills. Dang it. Okay, let's see if Foobs can handle this. Yes! Good. Good damage there. But they still took a hit? Are you kidding me? Okay, that's annoying. 19% and they still took a hit. That won't do much damage. And this one might miss. Well, whatever. Ooh! Scored a hit. Good shot. Can't deploy Sana yet, of course. Too far out. What does Labras have? Oh. Axel is about to use Axel. Focus up. Dual ray gun that solo useless. That jammer needs to go down quick. Not much, but that should be a wake-up call for the jammer, especially since he can't hit us from this range. Next target, Soda's on. I could probably use her to... Wait, is she still not ace? No, she's already ace. Spirit becomes love. So I can use her to soften up this guy. Nin nin! Yep, that'll wake him up. Excellent evasion from Soda's there. Now, too far to engage with a Witchy Buster, but I think we can Spice Rush somebody here. Yes! Live with this! We've opened up both flanks. They're about to be knocked out. Oh no, one hit him! Burapana! I really should play Advanced Portable again. Just so I can use the soul gain. Yes! Rider kick! Bullseye. Knocked him out of the park. That's gonna inch them ever closer to acehood. Alright, who else is left behind here? Suisei's already an ace, right? Yep. Vampire mode. Now who's the poor bloke that has to has to become the sacrifice for Suisei? %chance to hit. 今日も可愛いでしょねえねえ at all that thrust power. What the heck does she need it for? Give me your lunch money. Ooh, 80 HP. This guy's persistent. Critical threshold? That's gonna be on critical. You're supposed to blow up by now. You should have just blown up now, actually. Now we're gonna blow you up much, much worse. 90% chance to hit. Why? Oh, because it's jammer, right. Boom. Right. Meanwhile, on the right flank, things aren't looking too hot. Oh, is it now? Murata! Incoming Penkak. Time to get baked up a bit. Overcharge! Over skill! And some quick quenching. Boom. Yeesh. Enemy jammer confirmed destroyed. Goodbye. Now we've broken through most of the right flank. Left flank, most of our right flank. Their right flank is a bit secure. But that's not gonna last for long, I fear. Iris, there's 3 more lightning types here. You need to blow them up. Make it 4. At least go and take out one of them. Come on. Alright, there we go. Crap, she's out of energy. Gonna have to resupply her soon, so send her back to the... Silk Bell. Silk Bell has a supply kit, right? Yes, there it is. Okay, much as I'd like to continue on today, it is unfortunately time for us to call it in for tonight. Thank you so much for dropping in. Sorry that I had to cut it in right now when things are starting to get good. But, well, there are some things I also have to work on that I can't put off for tomorrow. So I have to finish them off now so that by tomorrow things will be a bit more open. Hopefully it can still drop by then though. But we could probably open up and secure most of the heavy enemies by then, and we can probably get our mastery point as well. Bit of a shame that we had to lose the Wahaga High X, but they did their part, and now we have to make sure that loss is not wasted. That thing, though, we'll have to wait for tomorrow. For the time being, though, if you got any complaints or violent reactions about the stream tonight, I'd be really grateful if you can share your thoughts on the matter via my Twitter or my Pixib. If you got a hankering for older streams that have expired here on Twitch, that'd be really great. Yeah, if you got a hankering for older streams that have expired on Twitch, or you just want to see some of the other shorts that we've uploaded elsewhere, you can always check the Simul Stream channel, linked in the About tab of my profile page, and also searchable on YouTube under the same channel name. That's Lurked at Work, work with a U instead of an O. By the way, if you're currently checking the VOD, thanks for tuning in Sorry that we had to cut it again in the middle of some pretty good action. But there are just some things that I have to finish, and I have to focus on them first. Hopefully you'll be able to catch the next stream, next VOD too. Would be nice if it was a live catch-up. But if it's not, because of circumstances on your end, that's fine. Any of you on the channel is going to be really helpful to get us some growth either way. Speaking of the channels, if you got any friends who might be interested in the stuff I stream, or who just wants to complain about PNG streamers in general, it would be really helpful if you can share my channels with them. Twitch.tv/lurk@work and lurk@work on YouTube. Once again, that's work with a U instead of an O. Well, that's all for me for now. Lurk@work is now RTV. If you're on Twitch and you're still in the mood for a stream, I can send you over to somebody who's doing a fishing game demo. Looks like an interesting one, to be honest. So that might be up your alley, but if you're not and you're heading out for the night, I hope you enjoy the rest of the evening. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Good night for those who are heading out, and stand by for those who are about to be sent.